when the man you would literally die for ends up dumping you after 25 years.
Yo, bless all my people. Nobody hacked my account.
Subscribe. Royal Babe. Have you heard of TuFace? This guy was so popular. Oh my gosh, African queen. You are my African queen. The girl of my African queen. The girl of my dream. That was my jam, and I was like, what, 10? Yes, he and his actress wife, Annie Idibia, have divorced. Or let's say he divorced her. Let's see.
Yo, bless all my people. Nobody hacked my account. I'm here out here, yeah. Thank you very much. Bless you.
So guys, what happened was that he posted a cryptic message about him divorcing his wife. Right? And then a few seconds later, after everybody was like, hey, what's happening? A few seconds later, he posted this. My Instagram account has been hacked. Efforts are being carried out to take back control. One love. Okay, everybody's like, oh, okay. But then if it has been hacked, how are you texting from the account that was hacked? You see? And then he posted this, that my account was not hacked. And then he did not stop there. Let's see what he does again.
People, man, nobody hacked my account.
My people, man.
Let me talk with you. I want to talk. Understand?
Yeah, I talk what I want to talk.
I come in peace.
I come in peace. What is he swear about this? Hey, you lived in Nigeria and Ghana. There's no way that you will not know who TuFace is. I'm sure most of Africa knows him, and even the world knows him by now. But anyway, this man went from grass to grace. He was this struggling musician, and that's when he met his wife, Annie Idibia. He was 24 and she was 15.
Mom used to say, sit down at home, don't follow this boy.
If I was young, and then, of course, every mom would want to try to protect their teenage daughter and all that. So yeah, that was what happened with him.
What? 15? So she was basically her first love, her first kiss, her first everything. So she's unable to leave him because that's all she knows. When your self-worth is in a man or even in a human being, when they disappoint you, then who are you now? That was it for Annie Idibia. She basically grew up with him. Like, it's so crazy to me that she had basically just finished JSS, junior secondary school. And that's when she met him. Like, when I was in junior secondary school and I was 15, even 18-year-olds were icky to me. 20-year-olds, I'm like, oh my gosh. And then 24. 24? What is a 24-year-old doing with a 15-year-old? Apparently, at that time, they were not a thing because he had a girlfriend, whatever. But then, it's just so weird. And people say that he groomed her, and I can see why and how that would be the case. You can tell Annie, right? She came from a single-parent household where her mother was taking care of them, being the breadwinner and everything. So she didn't have a father figure.
My parents were separated and my mom raised all of us, so
you saw the other hard life, small.
I saw a lot of hard life.
And guys, like, say a lot. I speak about daddy issues. The woman, I don't know if they divorced or the father passed away, I don't know. But then when a woman does not have a father figure in the house, they tend to find that figure in other ways, in other people. And that's how she found it in TuFace. Because TuFace is 9 years older than her. A lot of girls with daddy issues, they tend to go for older men to seek that father figure in. So I can see how she would have found it in TuFace. And that's why she can't just leave him, because it's like leaving her father figure, leaving her husband figure, leaving everything that she knows. I really feel for her. You can tell she's so insecure. Recently, the series, is it Young, Famous and African, came out. And you could tell she was so reckless. She was so envious of just everybody. And she kept shaking her head. Like shaking. And that's a sign of either she's on drugs or she has very severe anxiety. And people will say that if you're living with such a man that is cheating on you every 5 business days, why wouldn't you become like this? Because this man, even before they were together first since she was 15. But he impregnated 2 women before she had her child. So her child with him became his fifth child when it was her first child. Make it make sense.
You're a mother of 7 today because of innocence.
Exactly. I'm a good-looking mom of 7. How many moms have 7 kids and look like this?
Honey, you are worth more than that. But it doesn't matter how much people will tell you how much you're worth if you don't see your worth. Your worth in God. That you're fearfully and wonderfully made and you deserve way better. It doesn't matter how many people drum it into your head. Because her mother told her several times, don't go out with this guy. Don't see this hooligan. Because at that time, he was a struggling musician. So she was like, what are you doing with this guy?
But I used to like really hide him a lot because, you know, I was a teenager.
But no, she was charmed, electrified by love. Guys, listen to your parents. Because sometimes when we're young, it's like, they don't know what they're saying, they don't know how it feels. But then trust me, your parents have also been young, so they know exactly what they're talking about. Annie didn't listen to her mom, and she went for this guy. You could have said she won, right? When he finally chose her to marry her, which was so ridiculous to me. What? You won the prize. And now look. In fact, sometimes God will let you go through so much hurt to remove you from situations. Because Annie would have never left him.
And that's what you're going to settle for.
So God had to lose him to do it so that she can be free. Annie, this is your time of freedom. This is your time to focus on you and your kids. Trust me. What made it even worse that she was suffering a lot because she said on the show that she had a miscarriage of twins. Imagine how that must feel. Because TuFace's children, right? The children he had with other women as sons, and she had only daughters for him. So she must even feel even more insecure. Because in Africa, boys are valued more. It is just what it is. So imagine the stress she may have been going through, that she is the wife, yet she doesn't have what he wants the most. Many times that she was throwing a tantrum and weeping on social media about what TuFace was doing to her.
Everything. Nobody knows the rush.
Her voice.
I will ruin everything. My husband
I'll
told me I
reveal
had a
everything.
shoot today.
Oh.
Only for him to pack his things and his stupid cousin Frankie helped him plan it.
Oh my
His
gosh.
family does not love me. They hate me. They've been
His
giving
family
me
hates
hell
him
for
too.
10 years.
Oh God.
Today, my husband packed his things. He lied to me that he was going to shoot. But my husband is on his way to America, planned by himself, F.L. Moribe, and Frankie. All of this behind my back. I don't deserve this.
No, you
I
don't.
know this is
You
not
don't.
your
So why
business.
don't you leave?
But I can't call any member of his family. I can't even call his manager. He will not take my call because he thinks I'm the reason. He thinks I'm in his way. He thinks I'm in his way. So he, FA would never take my call. He don't send us on his way to America without telling me. Without telling me. He's going to seek better in America.
He's going to
And
see his
gonna
side
keep-
chick,
don't
his
move this
baby
car.
mama.
Back this car. I'm going right now on Instagram Live. I'm going now. I'm done.
Oh, guys, it's so sad. It's so sickening. Like her voice, you can tell the anguish. So basically, her husband said that he was going on a shoot to America, but not knowing he was going there to see Peru, his baby mama, in the disguise of, oh, I'm going to see his kids. Normally, that's what he would say. He's going to see his kids, right? But then he would be in the same house as his baby mama. A woman that he has shared 3 children with. You think they will not be doing anything? It's more than husband and wife at this point. This is what somebody said. As a pastor, counselor, and a life coach, I always said that marriage is meant to be enjoyed, not endured. The will of God is not for you to be in a toxic relationship or marriage. If you are in any abusive relationship, pray to God to give you wisdom, to know what to do. And sometimes it means living whilst you still have life. Yes, this can kill her. This is mental abuse, even if it's not physical. And emotional abuse sometimes is way worse. That's why manipulators, they are able to keep you there even without abusing you, because it's all in the mind. Abuse comes in many forms. It's not always physical. It can be mental, emotional, financial, sexual, psychological, or even spiritual. Do not wait until you're married now that you're in a relationship. Leave before it's too late. Yes, because marriage is so binding, Because marriage does not always change people. It actually brings out the beast in them. Yeah. A lot of people feel like, oh, he has married me, so he's going to change, he's going to do this. Especially since he has a sweet tongue with his songs and everything, his love songs. And then going from woman to woman, no woman can keep him. This was somebody else who said, fall madly in love with yourself first, then choose a man who treats you well. Ladies, please love yourself dearly. Yeah, she doesn't love herself. If you love yourself, you won't put yourself through this anguish. She loves the man. Like she literally said when they renewed their wedding vows, that she's madly in love with him and she cannot breathe without him. And she was not lying. Like, ladies, remember, you are the prize. You are the prized possession here. Just our feminine energy. When you are in your feminine energy with a man, it propels him to move even higher and higher and higher. That's why married men are said to move way higher compared to single men. And that's why a lot of these successful married men thank their wives. Because behind the back of a successful man is a woman. A women don't see their worth. And so they see themselves out from being TuFace's wife from nobody. That is how Annie basically sees herself. Because even though she's this talented actress, she has not acted since 10 years ago. So she has no other identity behind being TuFace's wife. And that's why she cannot just leave it. She has had to deal with all these baby mamas, 2 baby mamas, and all the other women that has had that did not get pregnant. Because he said on the show, in front of his wife, that, oh, sex is just normal. The man's D can just say that they want sex and it doesn't matter. It doesn't mean they love her. In front of his wife.
I can fuck when my man literally.
Yeah, but actually, that goes.
Hold on. Wait, you saying you can.
No, he's not saying now.
Are you saying this specifically to you?
Like it or not, men are wired like that. A man would love a woman to hell.
100%.
But maybe he's somewhere.
Yeah.
His dick will just decide something.
No, he's mine, not his dick. It's not his own entity.
Oh, fuck.
Even if he's married
But he
and he's
would not
committed.
even give a fuck about that person. He just wants to.
So should that ask you, are you talking about generally or you're talking about yourself? That's what
Is this what you believe? I'm not gonna lie, just hearing him say that, I'm kind of embarrassed.
Hey, the audacity. Because he knows he's not going anywhere. Guys, what are your standards? Don't stay for the bare minimum. This is not even the bare minimum. Because of money? I know a lot of women are staying for even way less. Let your standards be high. Like, what? See yourself as that prize, that fearfully and wonderfully made person. Okay? Women are the most beautiful thing on this earth. The most prized thing. So treat yourself as such. He became the prize because she basically felt that she won because despite his family hating her and all these baby mamas, oh, he still chose me. Choose yourself first. Like I said, women have stayed for far less. So imagine your first love, you're this talented artist, rich and famous. It will never go. And that's why God did her a favor. Somebody said, I pray Annie Idibia transform like Queen Miyu Edochie. A man's rejection is God's protection. I hope Annie heals and chooses herself henceforth. If you want me to do a video about Miyu Edochie, I'll do it for you guys. But she basically, her husband, he's also an actor, brought another woman to the house and said, oh, she's my second wife, take her or leave it. And she said, no, I'm not taking it. And she left. And God has opened doors for her that even her actor husband, nobody cares about him no more. And she was not an actress. She was the one supporting him behind the scenes. I rejoice with Annie on his announcement of a divorce. This is what she needs and God made it happen. She's free from bondage, yes. And I hope she sees it like that. Apparently she's in rehab and I pray that she heals. I don't know. It's alleged. TuBaba has been consistent with his attraction to multiple women. TuBaba, that's TuFace. Consistent attraction to multiple women is a clear lesson that marriage cannot change a person's inherent character. Yeah, you can't change a man. That's why you should go for a man with the traits that you want. A kind man, a compassionate man, a caring man, a man who has values to love his wife like Christ loved the church. Not a cheating man that says, oh, when his D says he wants things, he has to go. Like his D has a brain. Hey, when you are controlled by your D, stay far away from such men. And you know the worst part? Apparently, allegedly, he has a whole other woman. And not just a girlfriend, a fiancé. And that's why he was so pushy in announcing this news so that he can go ahead and be with that woman. Annie, God has got you. It is never too late. They say 40 is a new beginning. So let this be a new beginning. God has got you. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in our next video.
But God wants someone to know that He is about to turn that negative situation into the biggest blessing in your life.